Day 33. Good evening, my friends, and welcome back to the next episode of Blueprince. Last time out, we had a bit of a funny one last time out, wasn't it? We sort of got a little bit stuck early on, getting a lot of dead ends, needing a few keys. We did get the powered up garage. That sort of did nothing. We did scoot the boat over to the other side of the reservoir, though, and we did adjust the pump room height on that reservoir. It's not quite low enough to be able to get to that boat again yet. So maybe another 3, I think, we need to take off. Let's have a look at our main objectives. So, we have 8 dates for 8 safe with Sanctum keys. Sanctum keys. There's a vault key we need to find. Clock tower puzzle. Oh, that reminds me. Pause. 1:30 in the clock tower. That's the time to be. Vault key, clock tower. Black chess pieces. Conservatory, bookshop, armory, study. Haven't found the Black King yet. Do you know what we should have tested last time out, though? What we should have tested is, do the squares light up when you put the pieces on the black chess piece locations? We kind of do 50-50, sort of want to solve the chess puzzle again anyway, because I think we've kind of come to the conclusion that the knight power would actually be better than the ambition of the pawn. Let's get that armory nice and early, and let's just start using those abilities more frequently. The station. Don't know about the station. And we did try the gates again. We definitely can't get out of the estate. Not by any obvious means, anyway. And the last one being Machinarium. Well, we would need to make sure we draft a whole bunch of mechanical power source rooms. I don't even know if we have enough power source rooms to do that, right? If you need 8 rooms out of it, you would need utility closet, boiler room, pump room, security, workshop, laboratory. No, there are only 6 rooms that are power source rooms. Unless there are more down here. No. 7 for Machinarium itself. Maybe there's another room or two that need finding. That's the only thing I'm thinking of in terms of the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. Machinarium's the only room that has 8 doors. Okay, shovel barbecue terrace, chess puzzle black pieces, boat ride in the underground reservoir. That's been done. Drop the water. Another 3 is dorp the water. Drop the water. Another 3. And then is there something unusual at the other end of the foyer? Every time we've drafted the foyer, it's always been with a dead end the opposite side of it. It would be good to check whether there is a kind of library bookshop relationship there, and see if we can actually make a wish. See if we can get to the other end of the foyer if we happen to draft it. And I think that kind of covers everything we're sort of trying to do today. So, other than all of that, no particular plans. Oh, and draft shelter. So because we have the emails open to us nowadays. Shrine. Do you know what, though? We also had information that the classroom... That actually... the classroom's not a single room. It's actually like a whole bunch of different grades. So that might be really useful for getting information. But when we're offered Shrine, if we don't currently have a blessing, we are going to use it. Now, What number? What number do we go for, right? It's going to be a large number. It's going to be some silly number, right? 23? Is there a maximum? No, you can put 35 in if you want. 23 is a nice number. It's a good prime number, right? 23 might be a silly number, though. 23 might be a silly number. 17? No, do you know what? I'm going to stick with my first decision. 23. Go on. Right, confirm. What do we get? Blessing of the Tinkerer. Whenever you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiment for 4 days. Not gonna lie, that's not the strongest, because it does kind of rely on you having already had the laboratory. Okay. Do you know what though? We should keep a record of all of these things. Maybe they rotate after a while. Like, I was expecting them to get stronger and stronger as you put more money in. But like, that one definitely doesn't seem ridiculously strong. Corridor to get us out to the corner. To be fair though, Parlour set us up right by getting us 3 gems early. But then again, we do have, from the corner, we do have West Wing Corridor, which would get us in easier. Would get us in easier. I'll take Drawing Room. I don't really want to use all of my gems straight away, to be honest. Wow. Action replay of last time. Dining room again. Fine. Yeah, we'll take dining room again. Do we want to pick up the lunchbox first? Or do we want to draft from the drawing room first? Let's draft from the drawing room first. Oh man, all of those are dead ends. Okay, observatory. Not a dead end. Points us northward, and we want to get the observatory because there's a hidden floor plan in there. So let's go and get it. From this side. I don't hate taking the crown here. The crown does something like... it lets you like... It lets you remove red rooms from the draft pool for the day. It's pretty strong. And getting it early is kind of good, given that we have a path northward from the observatory and we're going to be getting out into this corner and that corner. I think I'm happy to take that. Right? We've got to remember to check it again, of course, at the end of the day. But yeah, the first time you draw a red room while drafting, you may remove it from today's draft pool. If you do, gain a gem and redraw 4 floor plans. Hang on, wait. The first time you draw a red room. So does it only trigger once? Then it's not as good. Okay. Is there anything in here aside from the lunchbox? Oh, of course, the dining room doesn't say what is being served later. Of course. Right. Yes. Okay, that was me misremembering last episode. We don't have the gem to be able to draft laboratory. That's super sad. Okay. It's going to be billiard room then. Oh, man. I tell you what, early drawing room feels like it's a bit of a trap, doesn't it? It feels like it's kind of screwed us over twice already. Okay, 4 squared is 16. 18 minus 16 square, that is 4. We've got 10 minus 7 is 3. Divided by 1 square, it is 9. Oh, it's multiplied by 1, not divided by 1. Okay. Key card. Only useful if we find security. Oh man, do I want to go back via corridor now then to get... Dead ends. These are all dead ends. Okay, so our lack of gems wouldn't have hurt us here. These are all dead ends. So observatory, we have to get something that hooks over to the right. Yeah, parlour for the gem prize. Parlour for the gems, then we'll do the backtrack. So, give me the key. All statements that contain the word gems are false, including that one. This box contains gems. This box is not empty. I'm assuming that it doesn't count its own instance. In fact, I think it can't count its own instance, logically. Okay. If this box contained gems, this would be true. This would therefore be false. And this would also be false, which is fine. If this one did not contain the gems, this would be true, and this would be false. And this one... Well, if this one had the gems, this is true. And this is false. And this is true. If this one doesn't contain the gems, this is true. Sorry. If this one doesn't contain the gems, this is false. This could also be false. And this one true, if black contains the gems. So there's definitely more to this third statement then. Does it have to contain itself? All statements that contain the word gems are false. If that were true, that makes that false. I have a feeling that it has to be something along the lines of, it's not all statements. One of the gem statements is false and one of them is true. So this is false and therefore this one must be true. This one then is also false. So I think it has to be in the white one. This might be the first one we lose, though. Nope. 100% record continues. I know you believe in me, chat. I know that you never doubted it. I know that you never doubted it. Okay. Let's crawl up this side first. Music room for the keys? The other two are dead ends, so man, we're using 2 of our gems straight away. Oof. We get the prism key. And a normal key. What? Oh! That's just the in-game music. We've not used this one at all. Denoted in verse. If I was playing around with a little bit of a wordplay, I would say, like, rather than inverse, maybe it's inverse, as in reverse it. Etoned. Who can say? Okay. So we could remove Chapel from today's pool. I don't really want to remove Chapel from today's pool, just on the off chance that we happen to accidentally solve the chess puzzle. Chapel's also, like, definitely not the most egregious red room that we can have either, so it's kind of fine. I'm not going to go through the Chapel right now, though, because I don't want to spend more money than I have to. We will spend our steps, though. Okay, so, right here, then, somewhere here. Is it up the stairs? Do we have to go? Oh, it's that shutter. It's that shutter there. Is it? Wait, so how are we getting it? Uh-huh. Oh, I'm getting too excited. I've lost the ability to climb stairs. Ah, here we are. Planetarium! If you call it a day in Planetarium, gain 2 stars. Kind of brilliant. Would you like to add Planetarium to our drafting pool? Yes. Yes, we would. Alright, nice. Okay, cool. Thank you, Randolph. You remain one of my absolute favourite members of staff. Okay, and then we've got to spin this. So what I didn't quite twig the times we've visited this before is that doing this on opposite sides of the wheel rotates it different directions. I just totally didn't get that. Okay. What do we have? +5 diamonds. Happy. +1 key. Cool. Okay. We want something that's going to hook to the right now. We need to get over to the right-hand side of the house. I will take bedroom over boiler room to get towards the right-hand side of the house here. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, commissary. Happy with that. Salt shaker and shovel are 2 pretty great ones to pick up. I don't think we need any of the others just yet. Anything with as many exits as possible would be good. Oh man, that's terrible. That's a terrible set of picks. Genuinely. Like, we'll take pantry, because I don't want a dead end here. But, oh, we're going to be crawling up the edge with chapel, aren't we? Look at this. Okay. Come on. Ah, I think it has to be Den. Has to be Den, right? Ah, we're on the verge of ending this run every single draft right now. Every single time we're taking anything, it's like, come on, where's my cloister at? Where's my passageway at? Yeah, give me something with multiple exits. Cloister, which is also for free. Nice. The run continues. Beep. Beep. A brick. Nothing. And an old rusty nail. Brilliant. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, okay. We're in a green room. Let's grab another green room. That's terrible. That's a terrible set of picks. Aquarium. Like, we can't afford to be taking more dead ends. Like, I'd love to take Solarium, obviously, but we can't afford to be taking dead ends. Okay, with this one, give me something that hooks to the right, please. Courtyard is okay. Courtyard is okay. Okay, and then we can get into this side of things. Again, I kind of don't want to touch it just on the off chance because we've got the white knight, we've got the white bishop. If we happen to pull... Nook at some point, suddenly it's like, oh shoot, maybe we can solve the chess puzzle and actually get the armory every run now. You know? So I'll leave that for now. And we'll go via Aquarium. We got a broken lever, which is nice. And a nutritious turnip. Now, from here, if we can get into the foundation, that'd be good. No, I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to take that one then. I'll go from here. This might end up being a mistake. Oh, we get dice, though. Okay. Dice might be good. Ding, ding. Okay, we'll take this exit instead. The pool, I kind of don't hate. We don't get into the foundation, but we get over to the east wing. So, yeah, let's take pool. Let's take pool. We're not going to worry about the swimming trunks just yet. Right? The commissary has keys for sale. It's a bit of a backtrack from here, but, you know. Locker room spreads keys throughout the house. It does mean we're very much relying on this last part to give us a room which can go north and south. Hallway, we would just be looking for something that can hook us north from that last room. So let's take hallway. Locked. Okay, hook us north. No! No! Okay. Well, we've kind of got to go from the courtyard anyway, so we are probably trying for her ladyship's chambers from the courtyard. Boudoir. Yeah, boudoir's good. Boudoir works it for us. Okay, and it gives us some re-rolls as well. Does it particularly matter? We'll take West Wing Hall, I guess. Like, it matters in terms of, like, costs of steps, but the extra exit kind of mitigates that a bit. It does cost us because that's locked. So we've got to get back to the commissary, and we're going to buy keys, but we don't have a huge amount of money, to be honest. Right? $10 for one key. Oh no. Right, so what are we opening then? So what do we open? What do we open? We can open a trunk and hope it has more keys in it. Or we open a room and do some re-rolls to try and find the nook, I suppose. I think a room is more reliably... because you're more reliably going to know what's available in a room. We're going to take this one down here, the hallway one. Because if it's storeroom, we'll take it. Yeah? Okay, Nook. Nook is good. 2 keys. And Nook also gives us the Rook, which would be pretty nice. Right, is this door locked? It is not. Laboratory. Yeah. We'll take laboratory here. And let's set an experiment up. Because if we can do an experiment which is easy, we have a possibility of unlocking all doors anyway. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then set your dice to 2. Is a pretty spicy option, not gonna lie. Finding trash while digging is... we don't have a huge... like, we have a shovel, so that's fine. Each time you find some trash while digging, set your dice to 2. We could do this, and we could, like, make sure we use our dice to find green rooms. Go on. Let's do that. Start that experiment. Because we're on the edge of the house as well. So we're going to use our dice We're going to find some green. Oh, all the foyer, though. Ooh, the foyer, though. Ah, I did want to get into the foyer. I mean, Secret Passage guarantees us a green room for us to get into, but it might be like the solarium and the nursery room, which would kind of suck. Oh, come on, let's take the foyer. The foyer doesn't turn up very often, and we have an option to get the room, which is opposite it. Okay, here we go. So what is the other side of the foyer? Not much. None of those. Library gets us... Well, actually, library, we have got a book in there that we can read, isn't it? So yeah, library's a good pick. Library is a good pick. Yeah, go on. Because we want to read the book that we've ordered anyway, right? Which is going to be A New Clue by Marion Marigold. No one has taken this book out yet. How many pages is this? Oh, it's actually quite short. Okay. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you, for you are looking for a new clue too. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases and gone through the piles of the evidence present and precedents evident, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Corner cases, parlour, patio, nook, office, library, pantry. Dead cases, lavatory, closet, attic, something and something. There's dead. Oh man, I wish I had the magnifying glass. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids, he questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. So tome after tome that the library loaned, and the books that he already owned, were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Draft the sixes. Tender cipher, Luna renamed. Uncle Orr, draft the sixes. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all the colours of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. Mary, Mary, Gates, Gates, right, right, law, jaw, draft the sixes, shifted extras, the fixed. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. A man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. And having read this book so many times, having scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? Yeah. Can we get that? Now, this is actually very much like we had a clue a long, long time ago about there being no sign of her disappearance. Does this give us anything? Zoom and enhance. Zoom and enhance. Nothing. It's not legible. The suspect is minor. The suspect is major. The suspect is minor. Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked but now in view? Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Ah, that's not a helpful book at all. So have you seen the signs? Route 8. Depart. Route 8. Okay. Depart. Keep left to Tanner Fork. Turn right. Dead end. Record each stop. On the way. That's Tanner Fork there. Route 8, depart. Keep left to Tanner Fork. So this is Mount Holly. Turn right. Dead end. Record each stop. On the way. Route 8. What's the Route 8? What's the reference to Route 8? That I don't fully understand. What is the reference to Route 8 here? Keep left to Tanner Fork. There's a right-hand turn. Like if we were leaving Mount Holly and going to Tanner Fork, right? And then turning left, would we be going up here to like Featherfall Keep or 100 Bells, you know, through Reddington? Not sure. Shame I don't have the magnifying glass. We're going to need to order this book again, right? So, for now, I kind of feel like this is what it is. Yeah, for now, I kind of feel like this is what it is. Without the magnifying glass, we might not have everything it's trying to tell us. So let's not worry about it. Well, not worry about it, but like it's going to need a review. It's going to need a review later. For now though, let's do take our pictures of the thing. Because unlike the last couple of books that we've read, this one is not super duper long, and I feel like having the pictures is going to remind us that we need a copy of this one again later. But yes, with Marion Marigold, there was a note in the root cellar, I think it is, that says there is still no sign of her disappearance, right? And sign is underlined, okay? So it's still very much to get you to do the sign. Now that's a good point, actually, because underneath that, sorry, I'm still just taking pictures here. I'm just thinking out loud whilst I do it. But underneath that note that said there is no sign was the ABCXYZ note, wasn't it? The ABCXYZ. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find it in the notebook. ABCXYZ. Yeah, no sign has been found. XYZABC. Could this be the cipher for a Caesar cipher? Do you think? We've not seen anything that looks like it's been encoded, though, in that way. So, if it were written XYZCBA, right, then I would be going, aha! Denoted in verse. You are going backwards along the alphabet, and that's the cipher. But doesn't, I don't know. We've not seen anything that looks like it's written in a cipher at all. So couldn't, yeah. Drafting Studio, get that permanent upgrade. Rotunda gets us into our last dead end here, and what we want is we want more keys. What we need is we need more keys. So Rotunda uses up so much of our stuff. I'm kind of tempted to use the dice, to be honest, just because Rotunda uses up all of our stuff, and I don't think there's anything we really need in the drive, unless we're willing to sort of say we're going to go ahead with the 2 keys that we have, and we'll just like unlock hallway and just try and go from there. And we go to Drafting Studio, we get the new floor plan, we take it as the upgrade, and then that's it. Go on. Go on. Does Drafting Studio have a chess piece in it? I don't think it does it? Oh, it does. It's a black pawn. Okay. Fine. What are we getting? Classroom vestibule kennel. So classroom actually is not available to us unless we take the schoolhouse outside. So I'm kind of happy to take classroom in here. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. Like, the kennel's kind of nice because it's a new room that we can't get any other way. I'm going to take kennel. Kennel, we can't get kennel any other way. Home to several of Sinclair's hunting companions, it can be assumed these friendly hounds have been anxious to meet their new master. Add this floor plan to our draft pool. It also kind of feels like, given that we know Blessing of the Gardener is on 6 coins, like, we can make this more powerful as well. So, yeah, we'll have kennel. And that's fine. Right, that's a nice little upgrade. We shan't worry about the little safe. We don't have the magnifying glass. Let's go. Back this way. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, there's a chest in here as well. Fine. We don't have any money on us. Do you know what? I'm going to go as far as to say putting 23 coins in the shrine was a massive error. We need something that hooks to the left, please. Office. Yes. We'll take office. Right. That's the White King. So now we solve the chess puzzle if we get the lady's chamber down here. That's kind of worth doing, like, right now. Hearings or herrings? Queen, Count, Lord, Barons, Major. March of the Count. March of the Count is in a different font to the others. Well, we know from our notes Isaac Gates was a count. Clara Epson. Probably not that. Lord Evanson? November 18th, 87? Was Lowry a count? Her, Sinclair, Mary Jones, the detective. Lowry. Lord Evanson. November 1887. I mean, it's worth an attempt, right? I don't know. So what would I say? 1811-87? No. Or what about just 1887? No. Or 1811? No. I mean, he's the only lord that's taken any books out of the library. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Hearings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be Hearings or Herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. I don't know. We're not really going to walk back via the library, so yeah. Run payroll. Payroll's already been run this week. Okay, spread gold, please. Spread gold now. Thank you. I'm happy to use one key. But then we're going for the ladies' chambers after this. Servants' quarters. No. East Wing Hall. East Wing Hall. I want more. Yeah, I need more exits. Right, and then from here... This is kind of interesting, because Secret Passageway can't lead to anything except for the Foundation. Gallery... We don't have the gems to make that one, so I guess we're going for Gallery, then. Yeah, this one sort of has to be Gallery unless we want to redraw. Okay. So we've got ourselves into the Foundation. That's nice. At this point, then, let's try and get the ladies' bedroom. Let's try and get the ladies' bedroom, because we need the key. We're gonna use our re-rolls to do it. Oh man, it's rough. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough. Nothing here. No money. No money. Spread gold in the estate, I said. Ballroom, wine cellar, guest bedroom. We don't have the gems to get that one. So, redraw. Ladies' chambers. Perfect. The next time you enter boudoir, gain 10. The next time you enter walk-in closet, get 3. So we'll take the ladies' chambers. A gem, which is handy. So this means we have... Yeah, we've checked everything in here. Right. There's nothing new to be seen in here. Okay. But it means that we can use the Foundation elevator to go down, resolve the chess puzzle, and we're going to be taking night this time. Okay. We have one key remaining still. So not too bad, right? We've got an exit at the Foundation, we've got an exit at East Wing Hall, right? And we can also go to the gallery and start getting some information that way. Meanwhile, we'll also sneak in and we'll eat in the dining hall when we go that way as well. Okay, now there has been money spread. We haven't seen any yet. Did I forget to spread the money? Or something? In my excitement? Did I forget to spread money? Because we haven't seen any. Whoops, no, not... No! Spread gold in the estate. Yeah, fine. Okay. No point checking the results of the experiment yet. Okay, right. We're going to draft that room up here. So we could remove furnace from today's pool. Seems reasonable. What I would actually even rather do, though... Oh, yes, but that then redraws them as well. What I would really like is a green room. Not gonna lie. Like, servants' quarters gives us aquarium, ladies' chamber, bedroom, boudoir, and servants' quarters. So it gives us 5 keys. But I also kind of want something that won't give us a dead end straight away. I prefer a green room, somewhere we can dig. Oh no. That's not good at all. Okay, come on, one more. Green, green, green. Greenhouse? Like, it's still a dead end. But we will set our dice to 2 by digging up rubbish. Give me, please... probably the... Wait, hang on. Do we have anything we want to buy in any of the rooms? Because this one might be a rare occurrence where bishop is actually better for us. Because we don't have the money for the stuff in the armory anyway. So let's take bishop this time. Because we're not getting the axe. We spent all of our money. So let's take the piety of the bishop. Metal detector, that'll be nice. Do we want to use the broken lever? I'm not sure how much we care about getting into room 46 this time round, to be honest. Take you. Take you. Dig here. Okay, experiment successful once. Nothing of interest was buried there. Okay, so we get 2 rerolls for our trouble. Yeah, I don't know how fussed we are about trying to open that antechamber room, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really know how fussed we are about that. Okay. So, yeah, when we come back in and we go to the dining hall for food, we'll also go to the coat check, put our crown back in, probably, and then also go to the chapel and get money, and then we'll go back out. Okay, so let's check out this room then. So this one, it was sort of recommended to me that actually going and recording these values in a spreadsheet could be beneficial. So, yeah, like, maybe there's a clue somewhere, but, oh man, there's a lot of options, isn't there? Okay, maybe there's a clue somewhere, maybe not. We're going to spend some time getting this into a spreadsheet. Be right back. Okay, I've made note of all of the letters. I made note of all the letters, which will make it easier for me to tinker around and try and come up with some options for these words. In the absence of any other clues, though, we're not going to tinker around with these this episode. This will be something for me to fiddle around with between episodes. Okay. Do we want to go down the foundation now? Do we want to go down the foundation now, eat at the dining room, coat check, go to the chapel... and then draft the... Let's draft the foundation door first. Right? Yes, we can use this with impunity. That's fine. Well, there's very little point drafting those two. Rotunda gives us options, including giving us the option to get into the antechamber if we want to go and use our lever in the greenhouse. Like, we might decide not to, of course. But yeah, we'll draft Rotunda there, and that gives us some more options. But for now, oh, we could have used. Oh, we do set those. We do set it to 2 every time we dig. Go on. Give us... Oh, it's locked. Okay. And here. Not really any point taking the vault. Locksmith has keys for sale, but that makes it a dead end. Gift shop, nah. So let's redraw. I feel like we can do better than workshop. Let's redraw one more time. Okay, no chance clock tower works for us. Like, no chance at all. So let's take gymnasium, I guess. Oh no, we can remove it from today's draft pool and we draft again. Yeah, okay. I guess it is going to be workshop then, isn't it? Yeah, like, well, I mean, planetarium, we get like a new room that we've not had before. We're gonna have to go back via commissary, aren't we, to buy a key after we go to chapel. No, let's take work. Let's take work. Struggling. New room or room. New room or another draft. Let's take planetarium. Let's take the new room. Let's take the new room. Go on. I guess we go in. There's stuff in here. Star schedule. Okay. Right, we'll take a note of that. We're at something like 19 at the moment. So we get Florealis, the bloom of the sky. Other notable night skies observed. 29. First appearance of both Diamond Minor and Major in the same sky. 7 different constellations observed in a single night. 50 new constellations spotted. So there we go. Something to work towards there. Anything else in here? No? No? Okay, so this room really is just for improving your stars when you finish the day, I guess then. Oh, except for the fact that it's a really great picture of the bottom of the planet. It's not close enough for us to get any useful information off it. But, okay. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Okay, now with that, we can use these dig spots. It's a key. And here we get nothing of interest. Okay. Ah, is it worth drafting the key? Is it worth drafting with that key on that door now? Yeah, it might be, because we might not be coming back this way. We do have to make sure we leave enough steps. We need to make sure we leave enough steps to complete the chess puzzle, though. Don't worry, we'll come back. We'll be back, because we'll eat in the dining room, and then we'll have enough steps to do it. It'll be fine. I think I'm really happy with our location for the foundation. You know? Like, I think right in the middle of the house, on rank 7, like, is there a better place you would want it put? Because if it's in a really low rank, that's not really very useful for fast travelling to and from the inside of the house. So I do kind of feel you want it lower. Okay, so chapel is the bishop. Oh. Wait, what do we got here? So, office is up here, ladies' chamber is over here, nook is just down from the office, and observatory's next to the chapel. Okay. So, yep, here, queen is like there, king's up there, and rook is there. Perfect! It was a puzzle so great we decided to solve it twice. Mantle of the Night. Do I accept this power? Yes, I do. Because the armory is frankly a ridiculous room, which, given that we have an allowance of like 32 gold, is basically always going to be an auto pick to make rooms in future runs free. Like, if we can make trophy room free and turn it common, that would be kind of ridiculous. I don't think we're going to be able to quite go that far, but, you know. You never know, right? One day. We're only on day 30-something. Ah, yes, no, of course, we've been spread a gold from the thing. So, we want to do dining room, coat check, go to the chapel, draft that room, go back via commissary. So, sit down here, have a lovely looking shepherd's pie. Let's have dinner. Ah, yes. Bit of money here. Okay. Right. Up and round to the coat check. Into the coat check, we're just going to put the crown back. Crown has been checked. Lovely. Because we don't need to worry about red rooms being left now. Background to the chapel then. So running, into the chapel. Excuse me, I picked the bishop. You reset my power immediately. Surely you reset it from tomorrow. That's a little mean. That's a little mean. Okay, package is going to be dropped off at the entrance steps the day after drafting this room. Let's go and grab the mail room. I don't think we need the kennel, right? Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. Like, it is a nice new room. Let's take the mail room, because then that gives us a better run next time. I don't think there's anything new. No, nothing new on there. Yep. No, I think we're good. I think we're good here. So, okay, so we get a delivery tomorrow. We're going to walk... Oh, there's no point walking back via the commissary. We've got no money. I think we take the foundation elevator back up and we just go to the rotunda and we just draft this final room then. Right? I don't think there's any reason for us to walk through the house itself. All we're going to do is be burning steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's going to take us 17 steps just to get there. So no. We take the elevator. We take the elevator. 100%. When we decide that clock tower is the sanctum key that we're going for, we need to, if we need to get there by 1:30 in the afternoon, we need to really be speed running that run. So I'm kind of tempted to say, well, let's maybe, for the next few episodes, not dilly-dally too much by way of explanation, or just pause the game straight away as soon as we start the episode and kind of work from there. Okay, we're going to remember to end the run in the planetarium, right? I don't think there's any benefit to us getting into room 46 right now. I mean, I guess technically we could have done, but we probably don't have the steps to do it now, given that we've backtracked to and fro. So we're just trying to do whatever we can to sort of finish up today's episode. Pump room, drop the level by 3 more, is something that we're looking to do. So that's good. Experiment successful. And we got shrine. Whenever you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. Okay, yeah, fine. So we want to drop this by about another 3. Well, we could drop it by 4 simply by opening it up to the other tank. Yeah. So shall we Oh. No, we're putting it back in there. Hang on. I think we pulled the wrong lever. Yep, so we'll throw that one on there. So we'll drop it by 4. Like I said, I wanted to drop it by 3, but dropping it by 4 is kind of, like, more convenient right now. So, okay, and so we'll just sort of see where that where that goes. Redraft. Do you know what? We could get extra allowance actually, because we can go back to the greenhouse, use the lever. Yeah, go on. Let's add 2 to our allowance. That sounds pretty great. Right, we're not going to say no to getting our allowance upped by 2 for free, essentially. We've got the broken lever, we're not going to use it anyway. So let's go and get into that antechamber room. Ah, and you know what? Technically speaking, now that we've gone and got those extra 10 steps, we probably do actually have enough steps to go and enter room 46 again. Like, I'm not sure if entering room 46 is going to have anything in it, which we've not seen before. I'm just kind of very conscious of the fact that there's that letter in there that says instructions to follow, and I don't know, 14 steps? Like, it's probably enough to run it and come back, isn't it? It's a little marginal. Nah, I think I'd rather just get into room 46, increase our allowance, and then just go back into planetarium, end the run, because that's going to take that's going to take another 3 steps, just on its own, right? So here we are. New allowance token. Lovely. Not even going to bother picking up the basement key. And we're going to go to planetarium, and we are going to end our run in here. Excellent. Overall, pretty reasonable day. We've lowered the water again, right? So we can go and have a look at that. Oh, actually, with 10 steps left, we could go and actually check out the water now, couldn't we? Briefly. Yeah. Okay, let's go do that. So yeah, it cost us 2 stars maybe, but yeah. Well, I don't know. Let's just see. Why does this rotunda have to be the way that it is? Oh, okay, no, I shouldn't look up at that. Why can't it be... yeah, one more. Right, we might as well get it going between the planetarium and the... Like, why can't it just have 4 doors? Like, I mean, I know obviously from the point of view of the game, it's important that it doesn't have 4 doors, but from the point of view of it being a room in some guy's house, why wouldn't he want it to have 4 doors? Okay, right, we're going to go down, and we're going to see what the state of that boat is now. And if we have the steps to make it back to the planetarium to claim our 2 bonus stars, so much the better. If not, we're not going to worry about it. That might be bang on. That might be bang on. We're doing it. We're doing it. Let's go. Let's go. We've got 6 steps left. If we don't have enough steps to finish whatever it is that's down here, where's the boat gonna be left? Right, I'm hoping whatever's down here does not require us to walk very far. Otherwise, what we're going to do is we're just going to ride the boat back. This is the one from the Alzara. This is the one from the Alzara. Yeah, this is what we saw in the Alzara prophecy. Okay, 6 steps to go. Five steps. Delete it. Is that the security room? What have we got here? Munitions. Well, of course, we are in the middle of a revolution, aren't we? Royal Station. Here's the station. The Sanctum key is somewhere here. Arinda Aries, train metro. You are here. This will be the branch. Will this be the branching from the thing from earlier? Hang on. Oh, man. We've blown the whole thing wide open. Royal Station, Fen Central. Here's Tanner Fork. There's Tanner Fork. It's number 10. So what did we say earlier? What did we say earlier? We took pictures of all of this, didn't we? It said Route 8. Depart. Route 8. Depart. Keep left to Tanner Fork. Route 8, depart, keep left to Tanner Fork. Tanner Fork is 10, right? Major stops, minor stops. So, Route 8, depart, keep left to Tanner Fork. Right, so we keep left, goes here. Keep left to Tanner Fork. Then it's turn right, dead end. Turn right, here. Oh, to dead end, which is 13. 13 is... dead end. 13 is dead end. Record each stop. Record each stop on the way. There's on the way there. Okay. So what stops do we have? We've got 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. Right? Those names are Royal Station, Angel Tower, Aries Crossing, Tanner Fork, Oris Train Hall, dead end. What does that give us? It's unclear what that gives us. But we've got the numbers. 873 10113. We've got numbers and we've got names. Major and minor stops. This is major. Dead end. Major key. See all the signs. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. What is this? Dead end for major key. Five steps. 5 steps to go. We have to make sure we bring back that boat. We seek what's in the shade of truth. Come on, there's got to be a sanctum key in here somewhere. Ooh, the Royal Museum of the City of Fen. This is the... This is the theft of the crown. Both Leeson Hall and the main concourse feature a number of, quote, closed exhibits which are reserved for an upper tier of elite patronage and are not currently open to the public for admission. We've got security doors here, we've got some stuff we can't read. Sanctum key! No! We've got 5 steps left. We're not going to be able to get there. It has now been 6 months. 6 months of living in this air-choked cavern of boredom and dread. 6 months since we said our silent goodbyes to our families. 6 months of planning. 6 months of rehearsal. 6 months of heartache, but no regrets. Everyone who knows me intimately thinks I have left the country. Everyone else assumes me dead. And maybe that's all that's left for us, the long walk and steps leading up to the gallows. A steep price to pay for ideals, I concede, but a price that somehow seems cheaper and less cruel than another 2 fortnights bunkered down here beneath the sand and soot. And yet as I write this, I've never felt so close to the sky in my dreams. Tomorrow, we will reclaim our birthright. Tomorrow, the crown of Arindia will finally return to Horus. Arinda. The first step taken is half the journey. May the black shores guide us. Mary. Ah, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have picked up that sanctum key. What happens if we end the day with a sanctum key in our possession? It has to come back here, right? Surely. Surely. Similarly to the, similarly to the upgrade discs. Yeah, I thought that crack was a bit sus. But yeah, it gives us another thing to use the power hammer for. We know where that crack is. It's in the chess room. Okay. That might be everything in here. So we need to come back here with a magnifying glass for sure anyway, right? So no problem heading off. And now that we've got the boat to the correct height, I don't think there will be a worry in getting back here easily enough. Yeah. So, can we undertake the long walk? We have 4 steps remaining. Four steps remaining. It's gonna be close. 3. I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do it. Ah, with 3 steps to go. We've got 3 sanctums open. Which one do we want next? Maybe this one here. Like, we know that this is where Simon went to university. Maybe Sinclair. Maybe it's where Sinclair went to university. I think we open this one up. Our understanding of the local geography, though, is far unmatched by our ability to open these doors. We are 4 sanctum keys down, 4 sanctum keys to go. I think there is no chance that we're going to be able to make it back and do anything else. This is probably where we're going to end up calling it a day. Oh my god, I'm so glad we went back and looked at that boat. LOL. Yeah, whilst we're here, quick look here. We've got a note somewhere in our archive. We do have a note about these boxes and what they're supposed to do. Yeah. It's clearly something. There's clearly something to be done there. But I think this is gonna wrap us up for today. We're gonna go back to that boat area when we have a magnifying glass so we can see some of that stuff in more detail. We need to look also at a new clue with a magnifying glass as well, which is going to be like kind of awkward. I think we're going to need, next time we have security, request magnifying glass from the commissary. That's what we're going to be doing there. Well, my friends, we are at the end of day 33. 4 sanctums unlocked, 4 sanctums to go. If you enjoyed this video, do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I will see you next time. Have a great week. Bye for now.